We'll come back again to a new live video on present perfect tense exercises, and I hope that you will benefit from this collective exercise correction, and that you will just get something out of it. Hopefully, this will be an opportunity for you to have some insights on the present perfect tense, so that we can just correct a few exercises here, based on the first lesson that we did last time, and due to some technical problems we didn't complete the exercises. So I'll just go ahead and put the exercises on the screen so that you will have a look at them, and then see if you can just have any ideas. Waiting for the others to join. You can have a look at these exercises, or these 13 sentences that are on the screen right now. They are all sentences that will have to be in the present perfect. So if you have any idea, you can just write it down on the comments below. Right, so the first sentence is my brother never this film, and the verb is see. Then our school team just the competition win. Then they already the test in maths, the verb is to write. Then he, and this is a negative sentence, not prepared the report from the conference yet. Then I already an invitation to the wedding, and the verb is to receive. Then she eat never sushi in Japan. And then yes, Senate is in TC. Yes, you are welcome. Then we have we at the conference. It's a negative sentence, not meet. Then you never to India. B. Then we just the bus. Then we have the verb to miss, in whom you just send an SMS. And then we have they already their homework, the verb is to do. And then we have I then never play or fly any planes in my life. Okay, and then what you already for the birthday, which means the verb to buy, right? All right. So if you have any ideas before we start correcting, I'll just be happy to get your suggestions on these sentences, hopefully. So these are the sentences. Try to struggle with them, and then get the answers before I show the correct answers. Nice. Now let's move and then let's start with the first sentence, which is my brother and has never seen this film. Why? Because we have my brother, he, and you know, with he and she and it we use has, and then we have never, and we have the verb to see. The past participle of the verb to see is seen. Okay, perfect. Next one is our school team have or has just won the competition. Why did I say here have or has? Sometimes in some grammar books team is plural, but in some others it is considered as a singular noun. So here it's both are correct. So our school team have or has just, the verb win, the past participle of the verb win is won. Okay, so our school team has just won the competition. Right? Good. Next sentence will be the next sentence will be this one. They have already written the test in maths. They have already written the test in maths. So they, it's plural, and have, of course, the auxiliary verb have with they because it's plural. Already, and we have the verb to write, written. So the past participle of the verb to write is written. Great. So they have already written the test in maths. Great. Then we have he, and we have here not. Pay attention to the negative form, which is not prepare. So he has not, he, and of course with he we use has. He has not prepared the report for the conference. Then we have I have already received an invitation to the wedding. I have already, so I have, have with I, you, we, you, and they, we use have. Receive is a regular verb. Receive is a regular verb, so we add ed. So I have already received an invitation to the wedding. Then we have she. Remember that he and she we use has. So she has never eaten. So the verb to eat, at, and eaten. Sushi in Japan. Then we have not. We have not, or we haven't met at this conference. We haven't met at this conference, which means negative form. We haven't met at the conference. Next sentence is a question. It's an interrogative sentence. So, and here you have to pay attention to the verb, the subject. So you, and with you use have. So subject verb inversion. Have you ever, the verb to be. Be, yes, be, was, been. Okay. So have you ever been to India? Have you ever been to India? Then we have just missed the bus. Miss is a regular verb. Miss is a regular verb, and then we use we, and then of course you know that we use have. We have just missed the bus. Nice. Whom? Now this is a question, and then you have here you. So whom? Normally you can say to whom you can, but it's a question. So whom have you just sent? The verb to send is an irregular verb. To send. Whom have you just sent an SMS? Great. Then we have they have already done their homework. The verb to be is to do is an irregular verb, so do, did, done. They have already done their homework. Great. That's it. Then we have I have never, the verb to fly, flown. So I have never flown any planes in my life. I have never flown any planes in my life. Great. Then we have what? And then you have the verb to buy. What have you bought? Or have you already bought? What have you already bought? The verb to buy is an irregular verb. Buy, bought. So what have you already bought for her birthday? Great. So this is for the affirmative sentences. This is for the affirmative sentences. Now we'll move to another type of exercises that you may have in your exam, or you just want to have an idea about this kind of exercises. So let's move to the next exercise, which is to rewrite the sentences putting the adverbs. You know what are adverbs? Adverbs are ever, yet, never, just, already. We use these with the present perfect. So we have this. Have you visited any famous museums? Then we have they haven't signed this contract, and we have yet. Then she has spoken to her neighbor, never. Then we have finished our test maths, just. Then they have gone to the swimming pool already. And then he has been to Australia, never. Then I haven't bought a new car. Let's get started and then correct this. So the first example is with ever. So have you visited any famous museum? Basically, the adverbs have a certain place in the question. So here is the place of the adverb. Normally we say, have you ever visited any famous museums? We cannot say something else. Have you visited any famous museum ever? So the correct answer is, have you ever? Remember that ever is used between the subject and the verb, right? Now let's move to yet. With yet you have to be careful because it's misleading sometimes, because it can be used in different places. So they haven't signed this contract yet, but we can also say they haven't yet signed this contract. Okay, so both are correct. Okay, they haven't signed this contract yet. Next one is she has never. So here never and ever have the same place. She has never spoken to her neighbor. She has never spoken to her neighbor. Or we have finished our test in math. So the answer is we have just finished our test in maths. They have gone to the swimming pool already. Okay, so they have already gone to the swimming pool. He has been to Australia, never. So the answer is he has never been to Australia. And then we have I haven't bought a car yet. So I haven't bought a car yet, or a new car yet. Nice. Next exercise is to underline the correct form of the verb. Here you can have simple past, you can have present perfect. So pay attention to this. I went to Italy. Pay attention to last year. I didn't see or haven't seen him today. Today is something that we are talking about, or today is not yet finished. My friend arrived or have arrived at the theater at 7 o'clock. Uh-huh. Has Tom or did Tom finish his dinner? Yes, he is in his bedroom. Then we have your first meet, or did you first meet your best friend? My brother hasn't taken or didn't take our dog for a walk yesterday. Then we have we have look, she is she is crying, she broke her or has broken her leg. Then we have you played or did you play baseball before? And then we have they had or have had a party last night. And then did you watch or have you watched the football match last night? Right, that's correct. Uh-huh. Right. So let's get started. The right answer is went to Italy last year, because we have here last year. Then I didn't see or haven't seen Adam today. He is ill. So I haven't seen him today, but maybe today is still going on. Maybe I will see him after. Okay? Today isn't finished yet. Right. My friend at the theater at 7 o'clock. This is a finished action in the past. It's over. Then we have has Tom or did Tom finish his dinner? Has Tom finished his dinner? Yes. The effect of the action is that he is in his bedroom. He has finished his dinner. Then we have when have you first met or did you first meet? The action of meeting your best friend happened in the past and it's over. So the right answer is when did you first meet your best friend? My brother, pay attention, hasn't taken or didn't take our dog for a walk. Remember that yesterday is yours for simple past, right? Then we have look, she is crying. She, yes, the effect is crying, but the action is she has broken her leg, right? Then we have